All right, everyone. Sorry about that. I just needed to adjust the settings to make sure the quality is good. Um, yeah, I hope the quality is good enough so y'all can see what I do. But this is gonna be more of a stream for a preview of videos. I'm gonna be experimenting with creating videos, and I just wanted to try something new. Now, I currently have like 3,400, like 3.5K contributions. Um, and yeah, I'm on a pretty good streak. I'm like 10 to something days. Um, I have fixed many bugs and I released like a new version. And here's the thing, on every bug, I will split the editor. Now, this is kind of like a challenge type of video, so it's obviously going to be more fun. But if you don't know what I mean, well, let me hold on. Is there a shortcut to do this? Because it's going to be annoying. Okay, well, oh yeah, okay. So control slash and okay. Yeah, that. So we're going to have a lot of those. So again, we can split right. At least we can move it somewhere. So, like for example, if you want it down here, you can have it. So at least there's variations. We're not gonna be like the whole thing is just gonna be vertical and it's gonna be unreadable. So yeah, my strategy is gonna be try to make the bottom as heavy as possible and try to make the top obviously as light as possible so that you can at least still read code. But at a certain point I will definitely have to also do the top, so that will become very unreadable. I guess we'll see how long I can last until I either rage quit or literally it's impossible to write a single line. So um I'm gonna git pull here. And by the way, if you're asking why I've been using Windows, I don't know either. I cannot be bothered with Linux anymore. I mainly use my Mac, but while everything happens here, I've been kind of working on this language. As you can see, very nice syntax. It's just lovely, bro. And unlike my other attempts of creating programming languages, this one should hopefully be the best. And hold on, let me open my Mac real quick so I can see chat. That would probably be a good idea. And yeah, by the way, yesterday GitHub got hacked. What does that even mean, bro? It should definitely be concerning me though. I don't want to get my shit stolen. So, anyways, I'm starting in like hold on, let me see y'all. Let me see. What do we have to do first? Um I've actually been planning on working on the LSP here. If you don't know what that means, it's like the ID support. So it's not just like the coloring, it's actually like when you type and shit, autocomplete and all that. So as you can see here, I've kind of set up a layout and yeah. By the way, there's also like errors, like proper errors here. So I can mist run here, but before I run it, it will give an error, hopefully. There we go. Not found in the scope. So yeah. Um, that does not count, by the way. I'm just kind of showing you guys. That was on purpose, like literally. So, yeah, that's kind of how this language works. It does a lot of shit like this. And the challenging part here is that I'm gonna be writing. Well, I know I'm not gonna be writing it right now, but on a long process. You know, I'm gonna be doing multiple streams where I'm gonna do the LSP. This stream maybe like an hour or two before I just, you know, stop the stream. So the goal here is that we want to create a VS Code extension that can autocomplete for us, or at the very least, give us errors. And I'm gonna set up a scheme here. This is the first part of the scheme. Hold on, where the fuck is my mouse? Don't tell. Oh man. Okay, my mouse died, but I do have another mouse. Clutch. Um, but this scroll wheel sucks though. Look at this scroll wheel. It's absolutely horrible. I guess we can do this. Or this. Yeah, I guess we can use that. Okay, so create a Rust LSP client to communicate with the Rust Analyzer. All right, this is gonna be very interesting because yeah, like the titles or like thing says here, this is the foundation. Without this, there's no extra steps we can do. But actually, there are some extra steps because on .mist here, um, we need to kind of create a, instead of SRC, we also want to do another type of thingy. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but basically we need the following. Oh, and but what the fuck is my scroll? Okay, man. Okay, yeah, go back to content. By the way, all the shit is coming soon. I'm kind of working on networking systems, but um, I might make a video on that. Who knows? Anyways, the goal here. Oh my god, scrolling is horrid, bro. How do I scroll here without? Can I just? Wow, that's horrid. Terrible, man. Okay. So this is the foundation Rust analyzer. Uh, if you've ever used programming in general, if you ever programmed in general, you know that if you type something, it appears right here, or if you control and click on something, it opens that thing. Um, and that is the point of the LSP. In fact, we can look at the output right now of Rust language. It doesn't give anything because there's nothing to give, but in pest, for example, as you can see here, boom, as you can see, bam. So, you know, just giving you guys an example here, but of course, we're gonna do all of that. Ooh, is that is, oh, okay. By the way, that does not count. Again, that, let's run that again. That does not count. It only counts if it's actually like something we encounter. Like, you know, if I, okay, yeah, so you see there's no bugs, no bugs. And yeah, I've taken some time to kind of structure everything here. So our analyzer is ready to be worked on. So basically, I'm sorry about this, but this is our file structure. This is our Rust SRC, which is this one right here, Mist, and then SRC. And then we're going to create a separate type of SRC called Rust Analyzer SRC. And this one is going to be, oh my god, this is going to be used for compilation, and this is going to be used for, well, LSP. So again, LSP ID stuff, you know, all that. And this is just going to be used for compilers to compile the code. So it's important to differentiate between these, because if you run the file in here and in the same directory and all that, it gets buggy. So anyways, uh let's start by creating a foundation here so that it first compiles. We want to detect our workspace, and once it detects our workspace, um, we want to create that folder system. We kind of want to convert. Well, not kind of, we literally want to convert. So, yeah. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this screams that we need a separate, we need to separate a lot of these here. Do we create a separate crate? Is it gonna be worth it? I mean, it's duped code, but it's not that much. Plus, like, I bet, like, it would probably be different every once in a while. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm gonna copy this. And by the way, errors do not count. Errors do not count. Bugs where you meet an unexpected, like it compiles successfully, but you meet unexpected problems. That is what we're aiming here, not like real errors. Okay, so we paste this, okay, and then we by the way, I should add let me add a counter here. Text bug. No, what do I call this? Editors one. How large do I make it? I'm gonna make it that big. Yeah, that should be good. Let me check on my stream so that I can verify it. Yeah, it should be good for now. I'm just gonna leave it there. And now, wait, let me make it smaller, a little bit smaller, just like so. All right. So now we're gonna do a public mod. What is it? Builder. So just like so, and cargo metadata. So I think this is a. So let's cd here. Okay, cd. Where did I cd, man? Creates analyzer. Just creates analyzer. Creates analyzer. Why does Windows do this, by the way? I hate that shit. Because like Mac and Linux are normal, they have this, but like Windows has fucking the opposite. Anyways, so cargo at cargo metadata, right? Okay. So now we need to change a few things. Obviously we need to, but mainly, as you can see here, this is for after. I think we don't even need this specific file. Well, we do kind of. Cargo remove cargo metadata. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna remove the module here from this and do transpiler. That's what we need. All this Windows shit is pissing me off, not gonna lie. Okay, but we got a working thing right now. Uh, okay, should skip. All right, so the goal here is to not do any bugs. So this is gonna be very interesting because, like, in general, working on these LSP systems, all that, it's like the worst shit ever. So I decided to do this on like possibly one of the hardest things to do. Okay, so okay, this we need. Okay, force. Okay, so this force, I don't really think it should exist. Maybe it should. That's not the point though. The point is that we do something here. Mainly to this one. So build directory, current dir piece. Okay. I think we should add a separate function here. Transpile file root okay, so file or source C. Okay, so yeah, source, and then output. Okay, so it looks like we do have like a 4 entry in entries. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's copy this. Actually, no, let's only focus on specific parts. Yeah, so as you can see here, there's is there, let relative. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is the exact part we need to separate. All right, so there's a bunch of errors like expected, not bugs, errors, okay? So output, okay, wait, so output path. What does this relate to in here? Okay, so it's kind of this. Okay, we gotta be careful now. Oh, nice. Okay. So that, does that mean we can just like, okay, nice. What is source? Huh? Oh, okay, okay. Should that be considered a bug? I technically did not run it. I technically did not run it. All right? I don't know. I don't know. Should it? Should it not? It's debatable. I'm not. It's not. It's not. But it's clear that there are a few strict naming here. So I'm gonna do my best here and do that, which is the easiest. It looks like we don't even need root at this point. So we just transpile the file to from path to output path, and beautiful. Now here we're gonna start very, very, very small. We're gonna try to, I should remove this. We're gonna try to find our directory. So in this case, when we open the workspace. So I should, by the way, I should open a window here. 1 second. Let's open up PowerShell here. We need to do a few things. First, let's cd into, wait, I'm gonna just open this manually. Projects, mist. mkdir mist dash lsp dash test mist dash lsp test. We're gonna mist init. Okay, and now we just have to open that later, just because. But we can open this right now and see. Okay. So now we can move into the next step. I'm not gonna close this, but I'm gonna leave it. So now I'm actually not even gonna ask ChatGPT this. Why does ChatGPT suck, by the way? Like, I've been using Gemini, it's a game changer, bro. It helped me quite a bit debugging and shit. One second. All right, y'all. My bad. So okay, this is so old. That was so old. That was there for a while. Okay. Language server for backend. Okay, so let's ask Gemini our question here. How in Tower LSP how do I get the current folder workspace? Okay. So now we can successfully run this and whatnot. So before we do, I'm gonna create a analyzer.bat, and we do echo off here. What else? What else? We need a absolute path to this. Why is there so much shit here? Okay. We need absolute path, the most absolute path ever. All right. All right. So what else? We need. Okay, so this is after. So batch. Okay, I already made that. Okay, and then this one should be mist build. There we go. So now let's cd into here. There we go. That should work, right? We are doing mist b as in build. Yeah, this should work, hopefully. Actually, we can test it right now. Oh, this is gonna decide now, isn't it? Dot slash analyzer. Wait, yeah, dot slash analyzer. Okay, let's test. So it should give, let me be clear, it should give error now. That's a bug. Wait, let's try again. Let's try again. Already right off the bat. Already right off the bat. Dude. No, this, what? Wait, maybe it's this, bro. I don't know. Let's try it. Hold on, let's change our counter here. Oh man. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Probably best to put it down. Oh, we can put it here as well. That's interesting. Okay, so clearly. Wait, so is it a bug or is it taking too long? Wait a sec. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's not a bug. Okay, let's go. It was just building, bro. I just took it as a bug. Anyways, now I present to y'all. Boom. Okay, that's on purpose, by the way, just so you all know, because that's LSP shit. It's not commute. Fuck. All right. So, anyways, so now theoretically, running this with the absolute path it has should give us LSP. So let's test it out. I already have LSP here. And just so you all know, for completion, we have the new keyboard keyword, so that should help. Now, I think I already have it here, yeah. So, all we need to do here is press F5. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Doesn't make any better that we added a lot of shit, but the fuck, hell no, man. All right, all right. It loaded somehow. It did something. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work though. Before I do anything, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work because of this. Um, so now this gives us a better chance of it working. However, we need to dir here. Okay, and then we open folder. Ooh, okay, okay. This is giving me chills and everything. Whoa, okay, so all right, are we ready for the big reveal? Pressing N here should give us the new keyword. Hold on. Wait. Let's let it. Um. Hmm. Uh. Y'all didn't see shit. Okay. I'm pretty sure though it's because of something not here, but it's like here. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna cheese it for now. That was you didn't see shit, chat. Okay, pressing the and key. Bam. All right, all right, all right. However, workspace folder, just like you all see, mis-lsp-test. Now, I can definitely do like multiple workspaces here, but I don't know how this shit works like at all. So I low-key don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Okay. All right, so first thing we need to get, like, as soon as possible, is the build model. We need to actually convert from one file to another, in this case from Mist to Rust here somehow, some way. But I don't know. We also need to add slash the Mist here. Let's start with something simple. doing something very simple, like in this like single workspace folder maybe. Hmm. Okay, so if the path. Okay, for now, I think we just do we just like hold on, break folder dot URI dot path, and we even enforce that by using path buff from, and then we can just do let x is equal none. That is a feature I should also add, by the way. Break with a value. Okay, well, I guess none, and we just do x is equal to some. There we go. Space folder, you know. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Oh, fuck. Alright. I should probably... I should probably just... I'm so not used to window keybinds, man. To Windows. Nice. Okay, so that's first step done. I'm not gonna run it because there's nothing gained from this. But we need to now check over at things like, I don't know, we need to convert to compile. So probably the first step is to run mist run or something, mist compile or something, right? I don't know how the hmm. Okay, I'm gonna ask AI something. I need to ask AI something. But hold on, before I do, I need the following, bro. I don't even know what I'm even doing here. How do I fucking do this, man? How do I do this shit? We legit. I'm so cooked, bro, because my sleep schedule's fucking terrible. Um. Okay. Hmm. I love how I'm just sitting here and just fucking doing absolutely nothing. Because I'm fucking thinking, man. I don't even know why I'm thinking, what I'm even thinking. I'm like so bamboozled or some shit. I don't know, man. I need to transpile this. So that means we need an initial. Okay, we need the initial transpile. So at what stage do I make how at what stage do I build my app? I build the project with system. I want to do a initial build. Started. An initial build. So when I need to something else, it responds fast. I think, okay, hold on. This is getting me crazy, bro. What? Okay, well, folders dot map. Flatten. Okay, does flatten work? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Dot iter dot next. Wait. So now, okay. So this returns a result. Okay. So then we do that. Why is there 3 nesting here? That's crazy. Okay, we need to flatten 2 times. Is it really that necessary to flatten that many times? Okay, so that's the first one. Okay. And yeah, okay, second and then third. I think we can flatten it here because it doesn't make sense for that much flattening all at once, you know? Just like so. Beautiful. I love single expressions. I love lambda, man. Anyways, so what did he do? Ooh, okay. So we gotta do Tokyo spawn from what I can see. So let workspace folder is celta workspace folder dot clone, and then we can do Tokyo spawn async move workspace folder dot wait, what do we do here? Oh yeah, okay. So we do something pretty simple to this, but of course we gotta kind of okay, so root path buff. We don't need any time tracking. I don't know why we are doing that here. And also we are not quite returning anything, and we should not be printing anything. As minimal as possible is good here. Alright, so I don't fucking know what this is for. Okay. It's probably because we need async here. Or we need it like this. Oh, okay. Workspace folder dot log the await. Alright, y'all, what do we do here? The await is equal to works. Wait, no, we don't even need to do any of that shit. What am I doing, bro? Okay. So now the goal is to run this here. So transpiler build, and we do root. Hold on. So root, and we just do LSP here. Server. Okay, so we need to give our workspace folder the lock dot await if let some workspace folder or root is okay. I'm hoping this shit works. Nice. All right, that is pretty clean now. This is pretty easy so far. Because I got one fucking editor, because I'm the best, bro. I have not done any bugs yet. But we'll see. We'll give this a test now. Oh man, this is kind of scary. So let's first test out building this. Okay. So let's do mist run dash dash bin our analyzer. So the transpiler took 800 picoseconds. That's cool. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's because we're using. That does not count as a bug, by the way. Okay, a bug counts by us, not by anything else. Okay. So yeah, we just have to restart this then. And we kind of have to wait a little while. Oh, okay, we don't have to wait that long. Let's see, how long does it take to build? Hold on, mist, run. Okay, so doesn't take. Oh, let's go, y'all. We got it, we got it. Okay, that's our first commit. Our first commit. So, okay, what are all these warnings? Oh, it's not warnings. Okay, cool. So, oh man, I have so much shit here. It's cluttery Windows, man. All right, remove this analyzer shit. I don't need that for now. Git add. Git commit. Working LSP build. So, just so we're all on the same page here, this basically just allows the LSP to initialize, you know? And once this first step is done, uh, we can then move into actually creating this shit and making it work and shit. So right off the bat, we're looking very good here. This is very promising, but another thing we need here is the LSP support. So there we go. Now that gives this LSP permission. So as you'll see here, it made this appear first, which is good. But now this is pretty much, so I can, I need a, first of all, we need a default dash bin here is just gonna be mist dash lsp dash test here. All right. Now, gc initial so we have our librs which does that first thing. Now what we are gonna do, where whenever we type here and like for example in this new keyword, we wanted to route to our analyzer. Now I'm not gonna lie, that's a little too much for me at the moment. Um, so I'm only gonna do the first part, which is this. Let me just show you. This is something that. Oh wait, I think. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe we can do it with cargo, but I don't really know. Yeah, maybe we can do it with cargo check. It would probably be better doing it that way, but for now, Rust Analyzer wins in this category, so I'm not gonna do it. All right, so we want Mist Analyzer to create a unique ID, place ID to the cursor position and parse, generate Rust, get position of ID, remove ID, emulate Rust workspace and position. This is very hard, and this is pretty much stuff we can do right now, technically, but that's kind of what scares me is that this can technically be done right now. Hmm. I think we need to, whenever we ask the user for a completion, we will pull off this sequence, right? Now, I don't fucking know what I'm actually gonna do because it's genuinely, I don't even know. We can, of course, like, I don't know. I legit don't know. Fuck. Okay, let's think about this, right? So we have our input, right? And then our input gets converted into Rust. Now, to do this, we first need to a way to obtain whatever we can, which means our cursor position, which is right here in params dot cursor whatever. Let's try and see what can we do here. Params. Okay, so context, partial, bro. Why does my voice, bro? I don't know. Anyways, context dot. Okay, let's unwrap it. Trigger character, trigger kind. No, we don't need that shit. We do need something here. Text document position. Yep. Dot position and then text document dot URI. Okay, we also need that. We also need dot position dot character and line. Okay, so line and then character. So this is what we are gonna work with for now. It's a little, it's not that much, but it should be a good foundation. Now, we need a way to, well, make this into a fucking thing. Hmm. Okay, first of all, let me check what this does. So let me do this real quick. What am I doing there? Hold on, what did we... Okay, to file path. I'm gonna guess this is like a... Okay, that took way too long. But now the goal is to do cargo, or no, it's not that. It's here. So we just have to wait. Bam. Okay. Okay, beautiful. That means that in this directory, that will be our input directly. So this means that hopefully, bro, so far this is a good pace. I'm not gonna lie. But the goal now is to take this and let input path is equal I don't fucking know, man. Okay, so that's that done. Now let's do let output path just gonna be underscore per. Well, let's see here. Let's do underscore params dot URI. Hold on. remove path buff, start from path buff. Okay. So we can do strip prefix here. So let input relative you know what? No, that does not make sense. We need to replace the source directory itself. So remove last. Okay. In Rust with path buff removes the last instance of src and replace it with miss slash sep or no lsp bam. I cannot be bothered to write good code in this, bro. I am not paid enough for this shit. That output path is equal to what about converting .rs to .mis to .rs. Okay, from mis to rust. Path.set extension mist output path is okay. So line and character. So this shit. Now let's go ahead and convert this. So let's go into the transpiler all the way down to transpile file. Input path, output path. Okay, wait. Let's go ahead. Nice. All right, so let's open this to the right. This is intentional. I-32 test is okay. I see. I see. That's weird. Probably because of that, but hmm. The component cannot contain the separator. All right. So we haven't hit any bugs, right? I hope we haven't, but hey, we're gonna see right now. So okay, so that points directly to our main arms. So we can successfully transpile this. Now, it's not really gonna help much, but you know, this is like a test. It's not really much. I think we should probably be safe here and just do this for like a something else, like a save or whatever. Okay, so right down right here. Okay. Okay, we gotta wait for the initial build. Nice. Nice. All right. So, yeah, that's kind of it for that. Um, we now need to, you know what? I'm gonna leave it up to here for now. I don't know how much further I can push until everything fucking combobulates. Um, Kind of disappointing how I didn't. I should have probably just split the editors whenever I could. Hey, at least we have two now. Um, or that kind of proves how good of a dev I am, doesn't it? Oh. All right. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what else to do. I kind of want to go outside and drive at reasonably safe speeds. Definitely not anywhere near that, or drive not recklessly, which is both the same thing, right? But jokes aside, this does need a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, this genuinely needs, holy shit, you know? Because right now it's fine, but like we need a reliable generation system where we can reliably generate based off cursor position, all types of parameters, you know? And currently it only generates whenever we change a file, which has nothing to do with completions and all that. I don't know how I'm gonna actually do this shit. So, I still need some time, I still need some time to think about it. But I know whenever I hop on this thing, it's gonna be a wild ride, but it's gonna be so rewarding. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna just hop off, bro. I don't even know. By the way, nice wallpaper I have here. Um, yeah, yeah. I didn't learn shit probably. Oh wait, let me not disappoint y'all completely, Let me at least on save. Git push. Alright, that's enough. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, that's... Man, I really need some sleep. Alright, see y'all